And welcome to this Mechanex management dashboard instruction video where I will show you how you can use the management dashboard for Mechanex in the way we prepared it for you. Well, first of all, you need to go to the correct URL, which is at the moment mechanex.notric.com/admin. So once you're there, you can log in. We've created 2 accounts and we also prepare them. Those are bob@notric.nl with the password bob, so the name Bob twice, and surprisingly Alice with the password Alice, so also Alice twice. So you can either log in as Bob or Alice, both have the same collections created, prepared with the same videos that are in the other account, so it doesn't matter which one you will using. So I will using Bob now with the password Bob. I'll log in, and as you can see, you will be first presented with the collection overview screen, where you can see that we have already 2 collections prepared. One collection is called Fashion, while the other one is called Sports. Both collections consist out of 3 videos, and these videos are guaranteed to be automatically annotated, so these will return the correct JSON output, which is required for the further steps, so the content enrichment step and the editorial step. For the other videos in the repository, where there's a chance of 1 of 4 that you hit the right video, so you can be lucky. However, when demoing, you probably will not be so lucky, so this can cause confusion. And to avoid this, please use these collections for the steps where you are using the automatic annotation tool, the content enrichment tool, and the editorial tool. However, if you want to compose a collection, you of course can do with your own content or with just your own collection. So to do so, you can press the big plus button. You enter a collection with a title and description. And it's then created, as you can see. If you want to add videos to the collection, you have to press the plus button on the right side of the collection, so this button. This will bring you to the collection edit page, where you can either choose, you first are presented with the videos in your current collections, which are none because I just created a collection and did not yet add videos to it. You can choose the other collections, so the sports one with this 3 videos in there, or the fashion one, also it has 3 videos in there, or you can choose the whole repository, which has 2,650 videos in them, but of those we can't guarantee, as I said before, that these will have the annotations. These might not be pre-calculated, so you can be lucky or not. But for testing to add items to the collection, you of course can use freely any video, it doesn't matter. So you can either pick them from the repository. I will now add the first video out of the repository, for example. As you can see, it's added now. You can also choose one from the other collections that we already predefined. So I'll also add this video there. So this is just to create and compose a collection. If you want to return to the collection overview page, you can do so by clicking on the link, the edit collection with the name of the collection. This will bring you back to the collection overview page. And now we are going to first tag the videos. And for that we will use now the one of the collections that is predefined best. So I will now pick the fashion collection. You just click the image, or you have to click the image to go there. So once you go there, you will also see on the right side you can add tags to the collection. And you can choose from 14 categories. These are the predefined categories from the SP tool. So art and culture, education, health, etc., etc. So memories of the year is about probably something about lifestyle. Yes, I think so. So I just add this collection. As you can see, it has been added. You can also view a bit more detailed description about the video, if you want, of course. Also possible in the edit collection page, you can preview the video if you want to see what you're adding, of course. But in the meanwhile, while you're on this page where you view and can add tags / categories to a video, in the meanwhile, in the background, the videos also are now triggered for automatic annotations. So you see these 3 icons. The first icon represents the annotations if they're present, and if they're present, they would be blue. The second one is for the content enrichment tool, if it's available, and the third one for the editorial tool. As you can see, currently none of them are available in this video. However, in the background, stuff is now being triggered. The page has to be refreshed through the browser to see this. So if you go back and forth, this won't work, as you can see. However, when I reload my page, you will see that for all videos now there are annotations, and also they're actually having content enrichments already added to them. So, well, first annotations, you can view them, but of course this is the JSON output, so it's a bit nerdy and probably not saying too much, although you can detect the instances out of it. So I see Mangano and Andreotti and other persons, so but this probably doesn't tell the end user too much, professional users. So for them it's more interesting to go to the next step, the content enrichment tool. You will also see that you actually have to do this step, going to the content enrichment tool, before you can continue to the editorial tool. So you can go to the content enrichment tool by pressing the icon, and it will just load the content enrichment tool and show you all the content enrichments that are inside there. And you can see if you want to alter something, if things might be needed to change. However, I perfectly believe the system is capable of detecting the right things here, so I believe that everything is correct. And once you're done with this, you have to press the export to editorial tool. This will cause the editorial tool to be able to open the video with the current enrichments. And as you can see, it's done. So to go back, you can press the title of the video on top, and you are being brought back to the collection page that shows the content of the collection. However, you can see the editorial tool is still not available. Again, you have to refresh through the browser, and as you can see now, the editorial tool is available. So I just now click it, and it loads the editorial tool. As you can see also, I need to log in. This has to be done only once, but it's a bit tricky. So tip, please do this up front before you test with the users, otherwise, well, or provide them with the credentials at least, otherwise they might be stuck. Because this is not the Bob at Notoric or Alice at Notoric with the password. This is the separate account that Focus has created for us on the editorial tool. So the login of that is Mechanex, and the password, I have to type it here so you can see it. It's ORDK4T. So then you all have it. First we move it there and sign in. So now I'm signing in into the editorial tool, and as you can see, we have here on the right side all the detected annotations and the enrichments about persons now getting images and locations getting flagged, etc. So this already tells you much more. And well, you can start to play the video by just pressing the play button. As you can see, already some overlay showed us the first word I also already showed, although I don't see it now in the editorial tool, I must say, the Mangato. So that was being detected. So this is basically how you get to the editorial tool, and yeah, for more instructions about using the editorial tool and the enrichment tool, I would say you have to get in touch with either Luai or Miggy, as they are more experts in these two tools. So I hope this helps you in using the management dashboard and its tools, and also show you how you have to do certain steps so they will work. And I hope this results in a nice use cases you can test. Bye.